And it lazily jumps to the next sketch, a commercial for Tampax. Huh, why does that look familiar? So the next sketch is Happy Birthday, as we have Johnny Knoxville and his roommate Seann William Scott. Those guys have made some crap movies in their lives, but you know what? Even they're above this.
I got you something. Best birthday present ever. You are gonna love this.
So Johnny takes Sean to the basement as he shows him King Leonidas himself, Gerard Butler, as a foul-mouthed leprechaun.
I'm gonna cut off your balls and feed them to you.
Good Lord. He's just joking. He's got to give us the gold. That's the rules. Right?
The last thing you'll ever see is my cock. Start fucking you! Oh.
Jesus, you're making the leprechaun movies with Warwick Davis look good. Anyway, after a couple lines of I want to cut your balls off, the two yell at the lep to actually give him a pot of gold. And they do. Delivered to their front doorstep, in fact. There's another leprechaun in there, isn't there?
Top of the morning, mate.
Yeah. I hate being right. But they're able to kill the leprechauns as we end with a ba-da-bup-ba-da-bup style joke.
Who is she? She's a fairy. Storybook fairy.
What the hell am I supposed to do with a fairy?
I suck cock for gold coins.
The next sketch has Holly Berry. This is making Catwoman look like a good career choice. Okay, got that joke out of the way. And the guy who played Wheatley in Portal 2 going on a blind date. Hey, just be glad he doesn't have a ball sack on his throat.
Are you circumcised?
Yeah. That's personal. Circumcision has never really taken off, to be honest, where I'm from. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not the vogue. I tend to associate it with Jewish people, and, you know, we don't have many Jewish people in Europe anymore because of the trouble.
That's a Holocaust joke. I'll be right back. I need a moment to myself. I need a moment. Okay, I'm back. So, as they said, this is a game of truth or dare, and here's where the really juicy stuff comes in.
Now we're cooking. Okay, I dare you to go over there. See that man with the black jacket, the husky guy? I dare you to go and pinch his ass.
I'm not gonna go touch the butt of that Angry Joe cosplayer, alright? But he does, and they keep going through even weirder things. For example, she blows out the candles of a blind kid's birthday cake, he becomes a male stripper for a bachelorette party, she rubs guacamole on her boob, he gets a tattoo of a dick on his cheek, she puts hot sauce in her vag, he has to listen to Snooki Reed, she gets cheek implants, and he's dressed in yellowface.
I'm sorry. You're sweet, really, and I really did have a good time, but I'm just not that attracted to Asian men.
Okay, the sketch would have been funny if they ended it right there. But...
Psych! Get in here, Yao Ming. We don't want these puppies to go to waste.
Ah, I'll be right back! Okay. And the next sketch involves a black basketball team in the 50s.
You're gonna win. It's just that plain and fucking simple. You're going to win.
But them white boys from Hickory Tech.
What game are we playing?
Basketball, coach.
What color is this game?
White.
Exactly. They're white, you're black.
And just like every other sketch in this movie, it's basically one joke repeated for about 5 or so minutes.
You guys are 25 and 0.
Yeah, coach, but that was against all black teams.
That's the point. Y'all gonna kill those Caucasians. And face, how many fucking times do I have to tell you? You're black, they're white.
And these are clearly parodies. If you got that reference, 20 points.
20 points!
And the punchline is that the white team scores 1 point and the black team scores 103 points. So the black team won. Well, no crap, movie kept pointing out that they're gonna win anyway, so thanks for spoiling the punchline. And finally, credits. One more? There's one more?! Okay, fine, but this better be the last one. Okay, so in this sketch, Josh Duhamel and Elizabeth Banks are an item, but the one thing coming between them is his cat, Beazle, who is an animated cat. So, do they know he's animated, or do they just see him as real, or what? But Beazle wants Elizabeth out of the picture, because he's gay for his owner. Thanks for that, movie. And then he pisses on her. Oh my god, they might as well just call this movie Crap, Piss, Boob, and Dick Jokes the Movie. Would have been more fitting. But Josh says that he'll get rid of Beazle and they celebrate with sex, and Beazle watches. We get it! Stop it! And the next day, Beazle is nowhere to be found, and Elizabeth goes outside and... It wouldn't have been an awful parody movie unless you had someone getting hit with a car. She just got hit with a car and shot in the back, and yet she was able to get up perfectly fine. And she beats the living hell out of the cat, and uh-oh, she's doing it in front of a bunch of kids. And Josh! Oh my god, the blood effects on Sony Vegas are better than that! It ends with Josh Duhamel and his cat French kissing. And with that, the movie is finally over. That was awful. Worse than Disaster Movie, bar none. The comedy sucks, the production looks cheap and terrible, and all the actors look like they don't even want to be there. And it's funny, a lot of them actually didn't. In fact, the only reason that they were able to get all these people into this movie is because when they first got Hugh Jackman and Kate Winslet to be in the first sketch, they asked if they can get any of their other celebrity friends to do cameos. This movie is the film equivalent of a Ponzi scheme. These people were tricked into being in this movie. This is why this movie is so horrible. This movie's cast was assembled on nepotism and lies. This movie is heartless and void of effort. Screw this movie. Screw it more than Disaster Movie. This movie sucks. Screw Movie 43.
Yeah, screw movie 43.
Guys, I gotta say, I actually feel a lot better. I mean, I thought that talking about an awful movie would just be nothing but making me miserable, and even though I was miserable through watching it, I finally got all my anger for the movie off my shoulders. I feel like a new man again. Yes! Yay! I'm the Media Wiz, and 1 hour form still isn't enough.